little bit of an extra today. I'm either going to put this on the end of Monday or the beginning of Monday. Look, I've steamed up. Don't even have the heating on in this house, and I've steamed up. Yes, I'm going to show you exactly. You want to see this? Before I do all that, today is Thursday, the 20. I just looked now. I can't remember. The 28th. As you can see, I'm up in the little workroom. I'm just going to show you the mess that I left in my workroom yesterday evening after being up here and doing some sewing. Wow. Yes. Well, I've got another day of sewing planned. And let's come over here. Step over what I'm going to show you in a minute. I have got my bottle of juice. And, of course, the important things while you're up here sewing. Chocolates. We all have to have some sugar. You know, we're using our brains. It needs sugar. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking with it. So I either have chocolates or I have biscuits or something like that. But I do have my juice, which is healthy. That's all I can say. Right then, I'm going to spin you around. My word. And when I opened my door, this is what I came into. I know we always say that it's lovely that we can close the door on things and leave them. But wow, we have to face them next day, don't we? But then again, saying that, I'm going to be using them now anyway. So, yeah. This is the scrap box. I had 2 of them, so they are definitely going down. Well, not scrap box. They're bits, really, I will say. Quite large bits and small bits. But yeah, wow. Look, it is a bit of a mess. So I'll probably leave it again tonight like this after I've finished, and then tomorrow will be the last day of the scrap bit, I think, and then I can get putting everything together, which is also another exciting bit, because I do love this bit too. Anyway, I am going to go. I just thought I would record the day, well, a part of my day, because it's still early in the morning, of how I seem to be working up here just lately. Okay then, right, I will see you all soon. Bye. Okay, I've managed to get actually at the workstation. Oh my goodness, slippers are off. Oh, I can't show you because you're facing me. Oh, silly woman. I did say it's early in the morning, because I do always do my sewing with my slippers off. Even when I worked in the factory, most of us used to take our shoes off and leave them by the sides of our industrial machines. So I've always sewn like that. So yeah, slippers off. So business, mean and business. So got comfies on. As you can see, I've just got out of the shower. Hair needs I've done the fringe. It takes so long for this hair to dry this time of year. Right, okay. Let's get sewing. Let's get sewing. Hello and welcome to Little Workroom Crafts. My name is Davina and I live in the southeast coast of the UK. This is episode number 47 and it's the 1st of February 2021. As you can hear, yes, I have another cold, but I think I had quite a break between these. But I got a lecture off my daughter yesterday where we were talking over the phone. Saying, you get these too? Yeah, I don't know. I thought I'd had a good break myself, but there you go. Anyway, it's enough about that. It's a bit of a dull day today, actually. It's very misty and damp. Well, I don't like these days at all. I really don't like these days. So we have a lot to talk about today. A lot to talk about. I've got a lot to show you. So some finishes and some progress on some projects, and yeah. Oh, and I received my lovely gift from Kathy from Whatnot in Australia. She did an Instagram competition little thing, giveaway, that's the word I'm looking for one of her artworks. Oh my gosh, and it came and I was so blown away. I've already got it in a frame. So what I'm going to do is, because I've taken a little bit of a video and some photographs, the best I could anyway. So yeah, I'll be popping that in. But I just quickly want to say, I know there is some people that have sent me some bits, and it's been a while. I have actually done some orders, and some of them have been dispatched a couple of weeks ago, and we still haven't got them. All I'm going to say is, I'm not being rude. I have, because always when I get anything, I contact somebody. I always say thank you. But this town is down to 6 postmen in work. All the rest are off. So there's 6 guys, bless their hearts, that are just trying to post out as much as they can to all the how, you know, in this town. You know, I say it's a little town, but it's quite large, really, if you think about it. So yeah, I'm not being rude in any way. So yeah, as soon as anything arrives in the post, you'll definitely be getting a message of thank you. Okay then, right, so today we have cross stitch, knitting, crochet, my top, as you can see, with my dungarees. And yes, I think that's it, but there's quite a lot to show you in those things. So let's hop right in, shall we, today? Okay then, we will actually go down the cross stitch road first. And as I said, I have got the other 2 out so I can show you the whole story of these cross stitch stitches that I've done that have actually been launched so far. So the first one I did, let's get this one out, because I've had to get them out and lay them on the floor. So the first one I actually did, it's not that one, was the patchwork crow. These are all heart in hand needle art, and I got all 3 of these from Trudy Anne Designs. She doesn't have a website, but you know, if you contact her via email or phone number, so if you Google her, you can actually get email or phone number, and she will send you out a leaflet if you want one, or just phone her up or email her and ask her what she has, because I tell you what, she has some fantastic you know, American designers patterns, absolutely brilliant. So I got all these 3 from her. So this is the patchwork crow. This one was the latest one, actually, the one that came out last year, and it did come with buttons. And if you remember, I did it like that. That was my finish, and I don't know why, but this one always seemed to be my favourite. A bit over the top, but I do like that one. Okay, then the next one I did in the series was the patchwork deer, which is obviously Christmas. And I put this one on a plate, like so. And then yesterday, so it's still classed as January, I finished, FFO'd, I will say, the sheep, the patchwork sheep. And as I explained last week, I cut my Lugano a bit small, so I haven't put everything on it, but I've put enough for what I need. And I ended up buying a tray, a wooden tray. I went down to Home Bargain, and because I had a wooden tray in my head how I'd like to finish it. Now, for a plain wooden tray, it was £5 or £6.99, and I thought, you know, for something to come out every now and again, it just seems a little bit expensive. Then I walked round and I found their Mother's Day collection, because they've got their Mother's Day collection out. They had a white tray with something mum written in the middle, which I'm going to cover up anyway, for £2.99. Which I really don't get anyway. So I'm going to pop a little video in here, which I took yesterday, and to show you exactly what it looked like before. Well, hello. Okay, as you can hear, it was that time. Yes, I've got a cold. Anyway, it's Sunday, so tomorrow will be a normal podcast. This is going to be added on. So Sunday the 31st of January, that's it, last day of January. Now I'm going to do my finishing off of my sheep cross stitch, which is this one, which was £2.99. Well, I thought, well, the middle's going to be covered anyway, so I'm going to give it a go. So I'm showing you what it looks like now, and all I'm going to do is just sand some of it down to see if I can distress it so it looks a little bit more primitive to go with the sheep, and yeah, we'll go from there. Oh, there we are. Right, hello, it's a roll later. And I had some coarse sandpaper because I do always do it by hand, and as you see, I've gone extra around the handles because obviously that's where it's going to be used more if it was used. Done little bits on there, down the corners, and obviously around there. So take it upstairs now and see what I come up with. So I'm going to leave it there because I want to show you all tomorrow. So I just want to show you what I actually started off with. So as I say, you know, always look around, I say, because you know I saved about £4 just for doing a little bit of work, you know, which is less basic, just a little bit of sandpapering. So we'll see how the sheep finishes. So I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye. Okay, so that's how it looked like before, and it was £2.99. So, and as I said, I'm going to cover it up anyway, so I sanded down the bits to make it look a bit more rusticy like, and then I came up here and I won't tell you exactly how this idea came into my head at all. My friend knows how this came into my head because I told her last Wednesday when we were talking on a face-to-face, but she's the only one who knows. So it's anyway, so this is how it ended up finishing, because on one of them, so I knew it was going to be a tray eventually when it comes to me, and then I just get my box of bits out and then just go for it really and just see how it turns out. So if you notice the back of this, so there she is. Here I have bought a piece of wadding because I wanted it to look like sheep basically, and these little baskets came yet again from Home Bargain. There you got a pack of 4, there we are, and the one there, a pack of 4 for pence. So I thought that would bring the colour of the yellow and green. The bag of moss I got last year from the charity shop, so I just used a piece of that to back the little nests. And then all this little spray here I had, basically these were left over from the crow one. This is a piece of raffia which I got a bag of raffia from the charity shop last year when it was all open. This was from paper shape, was from the pound shop, and then these buttons are just odd buttons that were in a button box, and this trim I brought from work, gosh, ages ago, and that just happened to be in my box, and it's yellow and green. No, it's not. It's green and brown. And it just seemed to go. So I am really, really happy, and it stands on one of my these actually can stand on there, or it can just stand up as is. So I'm really, really happy with the way that has turned out. Just go a little bit closer so you can see. So as I say, there's the little nests. So yeah, I did, as I say, I've sanded it all down. I didn't want to paint it or nothing. I just wanted to keep it because I thought this brought out this part of the actual sheep itself. And the message on it is, count your blessings, stitch them one by one. So yeah, I am dead chuffed with the way this turned out yesterday. You ought to see the state of this little workroom, because I had moss everywhere. I had the raffia. Oh dear me. But no, I am really, really happy with it. So I have the whole 3 finished now. So now they're all done, I can start something else now. Now I don't know whether I know I've got kitted up my stocking, and I do really, really want to get into that. So I'm thinking that is going to be my next one. I know I said that I was going to do an embroidery and make something for the outside of my door so I can, you know, rotate my seasons of the little quilts, but I've got something else that I found that I stitched years ago, And so I'm going to change that around a bit, and I will show you that next week if I have time to get that all finished and done. So these are the 3 patterns, as I say, in the series so far. All come from Trudy Anne Designs. So yeah, definitely if you want them, pop over to her, because she's really lovely, and she really is good. She's good with sending off stuff, but as we all know, postage at the moment is a bit hit and miss. Okay then, so that was that. Okay, so we've got crossed. Now the knitting. Right, as you can see, I have, there's the work, the lace work, and I love the way that it looks like I've got puffy sleeves actually. I think I could have done with, I know it's supposed to be oversized, but I think I could have done with a knitting a size down for wearing it with dungarees, but wearing it with a skirt is going to be brilliant, because I've got a denim skirt and that's just going to hang over as a baggy top. That's so comfortable. And you know, we've got no heating on in this house, and as I've said, I'm a hot water bottle, walking hot water bottle, so something like this is just ideal, absolutely ideal. So the pattern was off Ravelry. Ooh, let's get it open, and it's the confetti crop, but I made it longer. See, it's supposed to be oversized anyway, so I made it longer. And I knit, it's a 4-ply top, and I knit mine in the Serta Snuggly 4-ply shade 492. There it is, but it's not that colour that you're seeing, it's deeper than that. And I think I've got, because I brought quite a few, I brought a pack because it was in the sale, but it is still current, I think. But it's, so I got a pack because it worked out. I didn't know how long I was going to make it. So I think I've got, is it 4 balls left? And I had that left from not having to start a new ball. So that was lucky. So what I've got there, I can pop in a shawl, a 4-ply shawl. But it's a lovely pattern. This lace work is absolutely a dream. I did enjoy doing that lace work. Okay, now... excited. I will go into the socks progress. Now the socks I'm doing is from Danny, from Little Bobbins. There is it, here you go, which was her last year's Christmas cast on, but I don't do that, so, but I like the socks anyway. So this is the Clara's festive socks, and I'm really enjoying them. I really am. The yarn I'm using is Craft House Magic. I can't remember the name, Snow, which was gifted to me by my lovely friend Maureen. Oh, I always keep my band. Where's my band gone? Walking in the Air, that's what it's called. Oh, well, it must be downstairs in my bag. It is called Walking in the Air. So obviously they're both at the same stage because I'm doing them that way. And I have done both gussets now. And this colourway is absolutely perfect for the lace work. And then I've got to pick a contrast colour to do the I-cord for the top. So yeah, it's just the feet now. And the toes, and these needles, I have got to say, wow, they are amazing, absolutely amazing. So yeah, anybody who's thinking about getting them needles, get them. They're just, you don't even know that sock is heavier than these. Are just so light and they're so nice to use. It's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So yeah, as I say, I digressed then, didn't I? So they're both at the same stage. Let's take this needle cozy off, and then let's get these at the right angle so you can see. They look a bit better that way, don't they? Oh, that's the one. I always worry about I pull out the wrong needle and I end up with half the stitches everywhere. Right, so let's get that like that. Right, okay, so there they are, both at the same stage. And I will say it is a lovely pattern, an easy pattern, and I would say it would be, the lace work on it would definitely be, you know, if you've knitted a pair of socks and you want to go on to a patterned pair, I always suggest the what's it called, the one by Sandra at Cherry Heart. I think it's My First Sock pattern. That's a really good one. But also this, because it is such an easy pattern to follow. It really is. Most of it's knit, to be honest. So yeah, I would definitely I've got a rectangle there, I better leave it. Sort them out later. I don't know what I did there. But yeah, really good. Thoroughly enjoyed doing those. And because I finished this top last Monday evening, actually, after so I recorded, uploaded, and then I did, because all I had to do was this, the rib on a couple of rows of the rib at the bottom, and then just the rib on this, because you know the sleeves are actually all included, they're not separate in any way. And I've got to say, I casted on from the Knitvent 2020, which was gifted to me by my lovely friend Teresa. And this is the hearten cowl. It's a big cowl, I will say. You can, have I got the picture? You can wear it where it's like that, or where are we? This is probably how I'm going to be wearing mine. Ah, right. Like that. So it's wrapped round twice. Now I know Teresa's finished hers, and hers looks beautiful because she showed me last week. And I've just got so hooked on this. Last night I was knitting away, even though you've got 300 stitches on your cable, because it is knit in the round. The rows just go so quickly, and as always with Helen Stewart, it's a row at a time, so you just mark them off as you go. And I'm using some of the yarn that I got from my advent from my friend Alison, and I'm also popping in, I bought these, I can't remember if it was the end of November, beginning of December last year, from the lovely Kelly. Oh dear me, gosh, does that lady know how to dye yarn. From Lay Family Yarn. And I tell you what, this is her Christmas collection, and I chose the 75-25 merino nylon. She did also have it in a stellina base, but at the time I didn't know. I knew I weren't going to put them on my S socks, I knew that, so but I didn't know what I was going to put them with. So I'm glad I did choose the non-stellina, because it's just going so nicely in this cowl. Unbelievable. So yeah, if you've never gone over and got any of Kelly's yarn, oh, honestly, it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Yeah, definitely. And I know it's not Christmas, but it was the Knitvent of 2020. So yeah, I'm just going to show you, these are what I've got, because you get 5 20 grams, and I've got one that I'm working on at the moment. So this is my 5th one. And you say yesterday I had the rib done, and I had a little bit of the base, but I just couldn't put it down last night. So I've just cast on Kelly's yarn, and I know the cream is a blank from Ellie Craft House Magic. That's a 20 gram. This here, it should have been more of a contrast. That is every other row knit, where you can't really see that. But, you know, it's 300 stitches. I ain't going to unpick it for that. No way. And then you go on to this like chevron lace. Let's see if I can get that to focus. Yep, chevron lace. And then this part is half of the chevron lace. Then you go on to the stripe, and that's basically it. Let's see if I can get then a picture to show. Where's the beginning page? Here it is. Right, so this basically is where I am. So I've done my rib, so I've done that piece, and I'm just starting here, and then I go on to the stripe, then I go on to the the lace, but I will say she's so good. She says what colour to add on when, but I'll say I've got my next one is going to be this. I'm definitely just going to randomly pick them up and do bigger contrasts from now on. And at the other end of the rib, I'm going to use the rest of this cream. So I've got cream on this and cream on the end there. And I have got, oh, I don't know what you're doing in there. I'm hoping I've got enough without having to use those. And I have got loads of my skeins from my advent, and I'm ended up with little bits like this left over. So what I was thinking is I might just do, you know, if I'm getting low, I'll just use these like as a lace work, just put them in, or I'll just make a pair of scrappy socks right at the end, is what I'm thinking. Because say obviously Kelly's yarn is 20 grams, but all the others are 10 grams, so I'll just use them as randomly as I can. But I am loving this, absolutely loving it. I did order, was it last week? Yeah, last week when I first started this, the 100 centimeter cable, which is required because I've got an 80 on here, but I say it's been dispatched, but I haven't received it yet. So as soon as I get it, I will transfer it over to the bigger cable, which I think will be a lot easier for me to show you as my progress goes. But yeah, I'm just loving it, absolutely loving it. I can't put it down. So it's one of them where you just want to keep on knitting. So I know after I've finished this, I'm up, oh, that's my next one, I'm up here for a bit doing, I've got some sewing to do, and then this evening I know I'm going to just be working on this. I know I am. It's just so much fun, and I'm sure with Helen's patterns for the Knitvent, you can obviously, you know, you buy them when they, before they actually launched, you buy them as a kit, as a set I should say, but I'm sure now you can actually get the patterns separate on Ravelry. But this is brilliant. I would recommend this pattern. Right then, okay, so that's the knitting. Right, okay, yes it is, that's the knitting. So what we've got next is the crochet. As you all know, I am doing the Attic 24 meadow blanket, and we get the new section out every Friday, but what I've been doing is working it from Monday to Monday, so I make sure I get the section done ready for the next video. Basically I found that a bit easier with all the other bits and bobs. So on Friday we got the section part 4 is what she's calling it, and I'm doing the story stripe, color story stripe order. So we get our piece of paper that you can print off, or you could have chosen the mixed stripe, but I've gone for the meadow. And we are now heading up towards the lighter colours. So if I show you, that's the bottom. So on this one, it's definitely, so part 4 when I started, we're definitely going up towards the lighter ones. So that's it so far. Saying that's only 3 parts. So it's going to be a big old blanket. It really is. Really enjoying it. The stitch pattern is extremely easy, I will say. It's all done in trebles, so it's just where you have to put them. So easy, and it's all done in Stylecraft Special DK, which you all know is my favourite. I love Stylecraft Special. Okay, so that's the progress in that. Right then, now as I said at the beginning, last month, so it was in December, I'm sure. Yeah, it was in November, December time anyway. Oh, it weren't last month, was it? It's we were in February. Oh, you know what I mean. Anyway, there was a giveaway from lovely friend Kathy at Whatnot, who's in Australia. If you don't follow her podcast, please go over and have a look, because oh, she's such a clever lady, and I mean such a clever lady. Okay, and I happened to win the the giveaway. I can't believe it. I really can't believe it. And so anyway, you know, we always contact each other on and off anyway. So it was posted over to me and it's arrived. Wow, it's one of her original drawing and artwork. I wouldn't say drawing because it's more than a drawing, it's artwork. And it is absolutely beautiful. I have taken some photographs and I have done a little video. So I'm going to pop that in here because I got a frame for it already and I've put it up here in my workroom. And I know it's Christmas related, but it's just too beautiful to put away and have out for only 1 month. So I'm having it out all the time. So I'll show you this and then I'll let you know what other bits I got as well. Okay, isn't it gorgeous? I just can't believe how lucky I am to own one of her pieces of art. Also in the package, this, isn't that beautiful? And a little piece here, which I'm going to put in one of my journals, is that the smallest act of kindness is worth more than the grandest intention, Oscar Wilde. I just think that is absolutely gorgeous. So that's going to go in my journal. There's a little box of stickers, which will definitely be used in my journal. One of her badges, which will go up on my pendant, which is up there. A stitch marker, which says a cup of tea solves everything. Too true. And also she had a couple of cross stitch kits that she weren't going to be doing, so she's passed them on to me. Oh, put that like that. Aren't they beautiful? I just think that they're absolutely good. And this one, oh, isn't that lovely? So they are absolutely gorgeous. And on the back of her card there is a beautiful message. So that is her whatnot. Please go over and say hello to her for me, because what a beautiful parcel. And Kathy, thank you so much. I'm going to be messaging you personally, obviously, but oh, thank you. I was just so, I've never had anything sent from that far before. So, I was so excited. But oh, what a piece of artwork. It is absolutely stunning. Thank you. Okay then, right, so I think that's it. I know I've added a couple of videos in as I've been going on in the week, just as little extras. So I reckon we must be up to nearly our time, I'm thinking. So as you see, I have been quite busy this week and I have already got plans ready for the week to come. I'm hoping to get more progress done on these socks, but at the moment that cowl is just calling to me. It's hard, isn't it, when you get into a project, you'll all understand, and you're there doing one thing and all you can hear is this little voice going, knit me kind of thing. So yesterday afternoon I quickly got, because I had one sock of the gusset and everything all complete, and I had about 7 rounds to do on the next one, and I thought, no, get them done, Veen, you know, get them sorted. So I was there knitting away and all I could hear was knit me coming from the side of the couch, you know, from my cowl bag. So yes, oh, I didn't show you actually, I'm keeping my cowl in this bag which one of my lovely friends made me for my 50th last year. And it's all cat themed. I have my cat stitch marker on. Yeah, it is a stitch marker on, which is from Ellie, which I got from her. And even my scissors, look, and my pen is cat. So yes, all kept in there with the same theme. We're funny old things, isn't we? How we have to match everything. Okay then, right, I'm going to love you and leave you, and I hope you all have a lovely week, and I'll be back next Monday, which will be the 8th. Wow. Mind you, I'm glad that January's gone and out of the way, I must admit. Yeah, it seemed to be a long old month, January, didn't it? Okay then, right, so I've got to get my sewing machine all set up now and get sewing. So I'll see you all next week. So take care, stay safe, happy crafting. Bye.